What up, what up? Whoop, whoop. Good morning. Here we are again at our favorite place, in Him. This is day 2 of the deload. Easy shit. I didn't even bring my belt. That's how confident I am in these squats being what I hope will be relatively easy. It's 120 pounds for 3 sets of 5. Pausing in the bottom, um, elevated heels, which I can never get correctly, but I'm crooked anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so should be okay. I don't anticipate any issues. Today's a great day, though. Today's my nephew's birthday. He is 3. We're going to his party tomorrow. It's dinosaur themed because he's obsessed with dinosaurs and newly obsessed with Godzilla, which is amazing for me because it's very similar to where my son has been in terms of his obsessions. If you've been around children at all, you know that they go through these phases. You know, it's Peppa Pig, it's Bluey, who I love, it's Paw Patrol, it's dinosaurs. It just so happens with my son, it's really crazy shit like Godzilla and Ultraman and these things called The Future is Wild. I had to order some toys from Japan for him because of that. But anyway, I'm really excited to celebrate my nephew tomorrow. His name is Julian, but I would sing a song for him when he was little. I'm going to sing it because I am happy to celebrate him. I would grab him and shake him and go, Juju Bear, here, there, everywhere is Juju Bear, because we call him Juju Bear, which I hope is something that we stick with. Because, nothing would be cuter than having a 21-year-old grown-ass man being called Juju Bear. But he might not like it by then. But I've had songs for all of my kids. My son, I would sing a song for him. Um, my nephew, I don't have one for my niece yet, so I got to work on that. Anyway, excited to get this stuff done. I don't think I'm going to film any of the warm-ups. I'm just going to film the work sets so we can see how that goes. Yeah, let's have a good training day. Long time no post. And by that I mean, like, what, 2 days? Definitely not a long time, but I'm posting 2 sessions in one, the last 2 days of the deload, which went swimmingly. These were pause squats at 120 pounds, I believe. So easy, didn't even use my belt. Went full gut, everything was fine. I don't really have a lot to say, except they were easily done. And I'm excited that I think eventually with the last block, I'm supposed to do these up to 180 pounds, which is a little daunting just because they're pause and, the elevated heel. I've done up to sets of 10 with SSB at 185, so we'll see how it goes. Hooray! Deload squats! And this was just the final set. Just showing that I did all of them. I don't know why I decided to post all 3 sets of my deload because they're super light and there's not really a lot exceptional about them. But I guess I just wanted to prove that I did it. I did everything. I did all the things on my deload, and I feel pretty confident going into this last block. Hoping to get some decent gains out of it. Here was a bench, 85 pounds. Really easy. Again, no belt, not even any wrist wraps. Just raw dogging it like we can. Smooth, strong. This is probably the lift that I'm most excited to see if I can't get some real growth and gains from is my bench. We continued on our journey of learning to love one another again, but I've also found that tweaking a few things is helping me get a little bit more comfortable. Keeping my arms a little bit flared for me has helped me more than keeping them tucked. And as long as I don't have any shoulder pain, I'm going to keep doing that. I'm not going to widen my grip. I'm going to keep it about where it is because I'm not one of those like super wide grip benchers. Here is the OHP for this session. So light. I think it was like 55 pounds. So nothing to get excited about. Yep. That's how it should look, 55 pounds. There we go from another angle. There you can see my crooked self again, but here we go again with my discussion, my internal debate about the value of OHP. I just kind of enjoy it, but I think when I start doing my own thing after this template, I don't know if I'll stick with barbell OHP. I might start going to dumbbell. Yeah, I see me being silly. It's so light. And the last thing I wanted to post was this tiny accessory of cable lat raises. But check out my wrists. I bought these attachments, these like wrist cuffs. So, you can also use them for your ankles if you wanted to do like glute kickbacks, which I do not do. But I really like the way these felt. I felt like I got a decent mind muscle connection, and I'm going to use them each time I do cable delt raises because I want them boulder shoulders, baby. What up, what up? Whoop, whoop. Good Sunday to you. By you, I mean all five of you who watch these videos, which I appreciate. Yesterday was my nephew's birthday party. It was fun. Even though I have days where I'm just like, I wish I'd never had to return to this state because of, the way my job went. Um, but my son is happier. He's definitely happier. We're still having our issues and some struggles, but being around family is helping him. And I'm not gonna lie, being with my nephews and my niece is good for my soul. Just, you know, I'm not one of those people who thinks that you have to have children in your life to understand and value what life means. Not at all. Your family, it becomes your family. You adopt family and find love in different ways. But I've been very fortunate to have grown up around children my whole life. Like, I was changing diapers when I was like 8 years old. Might be a cultural thing too. So holding my niece in my arms and my nephew's reaction when he saw me is, that's priceless shit. You cannot put a value on that. So anyway, yeah. So it took off yesterday, coming in to do the last day of the deload. 2 plate date. That's all it is. Still gonna hit him from blocks, 3 sets of 5. Very light pause bench, and I think instead of doing the leg press today, I might go ahead and hit the lightweight on the belt squat just to kind of mix it up. And then that's that. And then we go back into the last block of the program. I don't start my new job. That's right, my new job. I don't start my new job until the 7th of October. So I have basically a couple of more weeks to be able to follow the template as I currently have it. 3 days of training a week. Then after that, we will adjust as we must. I do want to try to finish it just because I just want to. But I'm not going to hold myself to that if for some reason I can't. Shit happens. Life happens. That's also part of training. I'm going to stay mic'd up for this first set. I don't think I'm going to mic up for the other two. I'll just talk through them later. I don't think I'm going to say much more today either, outside of this should be super easy. I'm still sweating my ass off. It's the first day of fall, but look, my son is going to go swimming later today. This is ridiculous. It's like 100 degrees outside. Fuck this shit. All right, let's get down to doing something that we actually enjoy. I'm going to find a good place for this. Sometimes when I clip it to my shirt, it doesn't always sound so great, but hopefully it will. I am going to try to hit this first set with either my hook grip or double overhand. So we're going to mix it up a little bit, see how it works. But if it starts to feel too weird, I'll just use straps. I don't care. Especially because I've been having like some weird issues with my forearm still. I think it might be some kind of tendonitis or something, but it's starting to get a little bit better, so I'm not sweating it. And soon I'll have health insurance again, so I can go look at it. It's fucking amazing. And sad that that's something that has to happen in this day and age. Anyway, I'm just gonna. Easy enough. And I didn't even have to use my hook grip, so that was nice. Here are the second and third sets of the 225 block pulls. The first one felt a little wonky. Second one felt okay, but honestly the best was the third. The third set just was smooth. You'll see here in a second. The grip was good, my wedging was good, bracing was good. It was just a nice set. And I was very proud of myself because I was able to do all three of them double overhand. I did not use my straps or my hook grip, so that's a nice sign. Did put a little bit of chalk on. Nothing crazy, just a tiny bit. That's one thing I will say. I see people who put way too much chalk on their hands when they chalk up. Or they chalk the bar. What the hell are you doing putting chalk on a barbell? Don't do that. It's not necessary. Alright, so take a look at these. Pretty decent rep. Nice first rep. Second rep is always a little bit better. Decent slack pull, even off of the kind of smooshy crash pads. So very happy with that. Each one looking like the one before it. Yeah, I was happy with those. So felt good to finish the deadlift portion of the deload nice and strong. Then after that, super light bench, like so light, 75 pounds. Again, pauses could probably be a little bit more pausey, but I'm not stressing it, especially at 75 pounds. Come on. Although I will say that at the last set, I did get a little stupid and really pause. Tried a different angle, for the hell of it. Not wild about it. Looks a little weird, but, I can't keep filming from the same angle. I could, but I thought I'd try something different. All right, last set. Here's the last rep, has that super pause on it. But yeah, this is 75 pounds. It's moving how it should. This is not heavy. This is lightweight, baby. Here we go. Look at that. An actual pause. Maybe I should do all my reps that way. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Belt squat. So I was a little upset with the fact that on some of these reps, it looks like I did not get the depth that I was feeling. But the truth is, it felt pretty deep. And as you can see, I did not use my knee sleeves because I was thinking, just really brace. Because sometimes I get a little twinge in my knee every now and then if I don't brace as hard as I should. And it freaks me out a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, am I going to hurt myself? So that's why I put the sleeves on. But also because I'm old. But this time, it felt fine. It was light and every rep felt strong. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit deeper, but we'll work on that. And when I start doing my own programming after the template, I'm going to be integrating belt squats a lot more than I have these last few times, just because I really like this machine and I think it's a great way to get some leg work in without, having to mess with a barbell. And it's not that hard to put on. So still hoping to one day hit a pendulum squat, but that would require me going way far away from where I live right now. But in the meantime, this does the job. Last thing here. Some push press. Super, super, super light. 65 pounds. It almost felt like I could have actually flung the bar into the sky. It was so light. And that's how you want it, right? That's how it should look. Look at that. They look like thrusters. So, happy with these. I think in this last block of the program, I finally get to try to do these at 95 pounds, which shouldn't be too hard to do. Hopefully not. Very happy to be push pressing, as you can see. Last set. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, 5. Nothing crazy. Nice and easy. All right. That was it. Here we go. Into this last block. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care.